Hello, I'm Aditya Khanna. I'm a IDDP student, uh, and my parent branch is in electrical engineering, and my master's degree is in the C Minds department in data science and artificial intelligence. So right now there is no other specialization in C Minds department. It's just data science and artificial intelligence. I always I always had this thought in mind to somehow like work in the field of artificial intelligence and data science right from my first year. But obviously there wasn't an opportunity like this. But as soon as an opportunity like this presented itself, I decided to change my specialization because this would allow me to specifically work in the area that I'm most passionate about. I don't think IDDP per se impacts the higher education option. So this is like I'm already in a dual degree program. I did not switch from convert my bachelor's into a master thesis. So for me, this was just uh, an opportunity to study something that I'm interested in. And apart from electrical engineering, so I already always had a passion for data science, and I did various research internships in the past that even motivated me further to do this. So I would say uh, like even if you're considering foreign education at this point or maybe a PhD down the line, and if your direction involves going about an electrical line, or if your direction involves going about a master thesis in data science, this doesn't hamper your chances. And plus this is a very specialized degree that might even help your chances get into a good university for foreign education even more. This was the first thing that IDDP specialization was launched. So back then we received a lot of mails from especially the HOD Sunita Saravagi ma'am and on the website, and we got to know about the courses. And the best part about the IDDP program was there's a lot of overlap with different departments, so that gives me a lot of course flexibility, and I didn't want to miss on this opportunity. And plus apart from this, I guess the course structure is really well oriented, and the choice of courses vary like a lot, and almost all departments in I can take a course in almost all departments at ITB. So for IDDP, so we need, so since we were the first batch, so the two minor requirements were waived for us. But apart from this, the general IDDP program, you need to finish your bachelor's degree in your parent department. And after that, there are two minor courses. I think both involve some basic initial knowledge of data science. And then finally, you need to do four specialization courses out of a list of, I guess, 120, 130 courses that are divided into mathematical categories, maybe a machine learning or data science course, and then there are application based courses, and then there are theoretical courses. So you just need to choose four courses out of these courses. So for me, I personally am a little more inclined towards game theory and working towards statistics and probability. So the courses that I chose were relatively from this baskets. There are two major types of IDDP in CMIND. So one is a TA category and one is an RA category. So roughly the application for TA category start around the beginning of an autumn semester or like the end of a spring semester. And for the RA category, it starts around the December. That is the end of the autumn semester. So the one major difference between those two is for a TA category, uh, my like I don't need to choose my guide until I am in my fourth year. But for an RA category, my guide is fixed, and I need to devote more and more hours towards like being a research assistant. But I don't have to be a teaching assistant for the final year. But for this particular TA category, I need to be a teaching assistant for the final year. And but I can choose my guide whenever I want, just before the start of my master thesis. And I would say like to start off with the program, so we need to go on like being an online semester, things are through the AMS portal. So on an AMS portal, you fill up the forms, you fill up your guide preferences, you get in touch with your guide. There is a statement of purpose wherein you show where you answer why do you even want to be a part of this program. Like what motivation do you have, what background do you have in data science and artificial intelligence, and in particular any IDDP. And then finally you get your permission from your faculty advisor. You put in a detailed uh, course map, like which courses you are going to take, when it's going to be, how are you going to plan your degree, so that the department knows how exactly are you going to finish both your bachelor's and your master's degree in 5 years. So I guess the procedure takes around 15 to 20 days, and one should really start early because it involves a lot of signatures and can take a lot of time. So I would suggest all those students who are planning to apply to not wait for the last moment, but start in, let's say, 15 or 20 days before the deadline. So for the TA category is solely based on the CPI, but for a RA category, your research interest and your previous motivations and I guess your previous background is considered. And based on that, you approach a particular professor for a project, and then he interviews you, gets to know about your interest, and then you're selected. But for a TA category, it's purely based upon CPI. Even considering IDDP, you must have a major incentive to apply for this. It's not like a fancy degree you just get out there. So what I mean by this is basically if you feel that you have a passion in data science, or is there a particular domain outside the curriculum of your parent branch that you want to work in, I would suggest only then get into an IDDP, because now you are working in a very specialized project. Like there is like the very specialized topics, and that can create a lot of pressure sometimes. You are working like the course load is very different from what you are comfortable with, because you have been in your parent branch for 3 4 years, and you suddenly come to a new branch and you are learning about those things. So I would suggest, unless you are really sure about this, don't go ahead with this. Apart from this, like many students are concerned like this would impact their placements, or are not too sure about the impact of placements. So IDDP, converting into an IDDP doesn't impact placements. You still get to sit for your bachelor's branch from the placement cell. So all in all, I think it's like if you are passionate about C mines and artificial intelligence, I surely recommend you to just switch into an IDDP program in C mines. This was the first time that actually AMS portal was launched, and it was an online semester with the pandemic thing. So initially there were some kind of glitches. I mean, it's the first time this thing was happening, so you needed to get a lot of signatures, and that involved a lot of days and like writing a frequent mails to my professors. But that's why I recommend all the juniors that are going to do it to uh, start planning this really early. Don't wait for the last moment and then do it, because that's the major constraint. Apart from this, I didn't face any other issues. Yes, if you're converting into an IDDPC mines, just plan, because the variety of courses that are available now is way, way, way more than any other master specialization. So have a clear idea of what you want to do in the future, which type of courses you want to take. Uh, and like even apart from this, like a simple course, like for example a simple machine learning course is offered by 6 different departments, and you have the flexibility to choose which department you want to take the course from. So have this thought in your mind, be a little prepared with your courses, map your courses very nicely before applying, so you have a clear idea of which courses you want to undertake, and you can progress your master thesis in the best direction possible. I'll say this again, don't start at the last moment. This process is very hectic and take a lot of time and a lot of emails from your side, because you will need a lot of signatures for this being an online semester. So I would say start uh, at least 15 to 20 days before the deadline.